As you can see, the piano has so many notes, but don't worry, you only need to know 12. The piano follows this pattern: 2 black notes, 3 black notes. That's one set. After that, it keeps repeating: 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So once you learn all the 12 notes, you can learn all of the notes on the piano. On the piano, it's important to know the left side is low, the right side is high. So for the left hand, we play the chords, for example, a guitar player. And on the right hand, we play the melody, for example, a singer. When you're first starting out to learn the piano notes, you shouldn't go too low or too high, because it will be very hard to tell what note you're playing. So you should play in the middle. If your piano has a brand name, for example, Yamaha, then below the words will be the middle part of the piano. But if you don't have any name on your piano, like mine, let me show you how to find the middle. All we need to do is find the 4th set. Like I said just now, 2 black notes, 3 black notes. That's one set. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the middle. Now we found our spot. Let's block the other notes so it's easier to see. These are the only 12 notes you need to learn on the piano. First of all, let's separate the notes. For now, let's completely ignore all the black notes and let's focus on the white ones. So the piano and music is all basically just the alphabet. So if you don't know the alphabet yet, then you're gonna have a very hard time learning the piano. So the piano is just like the alphabet, but there are 2 very important things you need to know. The first one is that the first note is a C. In the alphabet, the first letter is A, but in music, the first note is C. So what comes after C? It's D. What comes after D? It's E. What comes after E? F. What comes after F? G. So the second important thing you need to know, in music there's no H. So this is G. In music we don't have the letter H. After G we go to A. So please take note. And after A we go to B. After B, then everything just repeats. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and it just repeats this cycle. Before I teach you the black notes, let me teach you 4 very important concepts. The first one is called half steps. For example, this note, going up a half step means going up 0.5 centimeters or 1 note. So you end up here. Another example, this note. If you go up a half step, you'll end up here. Another example, if you're here, going up a half step, you will end up here. The second concept is called a whole step. For example, you start here. A whole step is 2 notes, or 1 centimeter. And as you know, 1 centimeter is 0.5 plus 0.5. So for example, you're here. If you want to go a whole step, you can either think of 2 notes. 1, 2. You end up here. Or you start from here and you think of 0.5, 0.5. So depends on what you want to think. Another example, if you're here, you want to go a whole step. 0.5, 0.5. You end up here. So we have half steps and whole steps. 1 note, 2 notes. So the third concept is called a sharp. And a sharp is basically just going up a half step. For example, this is D. If I say I want a D sharp, all you have to do is go up a half step. So this is D sharp. Another example, this is E. If you want to play E sharp, all you have to do is go up a half step. So this is E sharp. So the fourth and final concept is called flats. And a flat is basically going down a half step. So this is the note G. If you want to find G flat, then just go down a half step. So this is G flat. Another example, this is E. What's E flat? Just go down a half step. So this is E flat. So sharps is going up a half step and flats is going down a half step. Which means all the notes on the piano have more than one name. For example, this black key. You can call it an F sharp because if we start from F, you go up a half step, that's an F sharp. But what if we start from here and we go down a half step? It becomes a G flat. It works the same way with all the notes. So now let's focus on the black notes. This one, you can call it a C sharp or a D flat. This one, you can call it a D sharp or an E flat. This one, F sharp or G flat. This one, you can call it a G sharp or an A flat. The last one, this one, you can call it an A sharp or a B flat. It depends on the key you're in. Now, as a little bit of extra knowledge, let me teach you something a little bit more advanced. When you get to higher grades, you'll encounter something called double sharps and double flats. It's very easy to understand. For example, this note is F. F sharp is going up a half step. That's F sharp. So what's F double sharp? You just sharp it 2 times, or you go up a whole step. So F sharp, double sharp. So double sharp is basically just going up a whole step. So after that we have double flats. It's the same concept. For example, this is E. E flat is going down a half step. If you go down another half step, this is E double flat. So if you ever hear someone say double sharp or double flat, don't be intimidated. It's very easy. Just go up or go down a whole step. So today was your first ASMR piano lesson. You learned that you only need to know 12 notes on the piano. Everything is the same. Where to find the middle, sharps and flats, double sharps, double flats, half steps and whole steps. And now you know all the notes on the piano. This is my first time doing something like this, so I hope you can understand, and I hope you learn something. And if it does well, I'm going to make more. So thanks a lot for watching, and thanks a lot for listening.